To start trashing on this game again.
Oh, well, to trash the game. To trash the game. At least tonight I should be able to finish the first round.
Yep. Did you know in Left 4 Dead, all the infected you're killing technically aren't dead?
Really?
I forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udino wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his Geth.
I knew they'd come around. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, sir.
It's like you would figure that they would be considered dead.
It turns out that the green flu actually infects the host and makes them hallucinate things. They are infected, they are extremely angry, they are violent, and they see anyone who is not infected as a monster.
Huh.
Good job, Shepard.
So what, does that mean your guys that you're playing as are infected?
The ambassador is correct.
That's an interesting question. Though we never see the infected using guns, so that would kind of ride that out.
Citadel space to the terminus systems.
You think a blockade's going to stop him? He's on Ilos looking for the conduit right now. What are you doing about that?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
Oh, bullshit that this guy suddenly changes
One
like
ship
that.
going into the terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
Udina has been that good,
You
that
detonated
ambassador
a
who
nuclear
does,
device
who
on
actually has
Vermeer.
some
I wouldn't call that
competency all this
discreet.
time.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon. The conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
I was like, oh yeah, his
Sovereign's
real
the
plan
real
to
threat.
attack the Citadel.
Saren's just a servant
He's
of the
halfway
Reapers.
across the galaxy.
Only you have seen the Reapers, and then only in visions. We won't invade
Again,
the Terminus systems because of a
She is right there.
Yeah.
She is within
If Saren
range.
finds the conduit, we're all
Exactly.
screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
Are you insane? After everything
So
I've
did
done,
they
you
just
still don't
brain
believe me?
drain him or something?
I think
I
it's time
have
for
no
you and your
idea.
team to leave, Commander. This no longer
I was like, I've never
concerns you.
really cared
The
for
Council can
Udina
handle
because
this.
of this moment, I believe, is what it was.
Commander, I've got a message from Captain Anderson.
What did he want?
Only said to meet him in that club in the wards. Flux.
Let's see here. Yep, E. I should do these two so I get my. While I'm working my way down to flux and everything.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Yeah, That's why I always put the captain. That's why I always put the captain guy
military has passed
in it
away.
and everything.
The veteran soldier
Whenever
who
I
won the
play
love of
and
his
everything,
troops
because he
during
sounds like
conflict with the
he'd be a
Batarians
bit
died
more
of
of
natural
a
causes.
thing. But he basically
Kahoku
kicks
is survived
himself
by
out
his
after the
wife and
second one. So it's like, oh, okay, why?
Okay, I'm back again for 5 minutes. But no, if you paid attention to Udina earlier on, he was constantly going through negativity about the council. He didn't like the council. Everything about the council had negative connotations. He didn't like any of it. Now suddenly, oh, the council is good. Listen to the council.
Yeah.
What was the point of that?
Yeah, he's a side quest right there. You can get the thing from him, get a certain tool from him and everything, and then you can use it on the machines up above, allowing you to cheat at them a little bit and earn yourself some money. Yeah, I know, right? It's like I need money. I mean, I'm just so underwhelmed of money.
So we're going to ignore the fact that someone just clocked him over the back of the head. He fell down, got up, washed himself off, and then you have the option to talk to him, and that's just it?
Yep, he was found cheating and everything, so they were basically throwing him out.
I'm glad you came. I heard that.
They pulled me off.
Oh great! Now the psycho is going to be your voice of reason.
I wanted to
basically,
warn you there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
Forget it.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
His eyes look too big in the remastering.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the
It's
Citadel
the same
control
model.
center.
They just
You'll have a few
retouched
minutes
the
before
textures.
anyone realizes what happened.
That is a
I think it's the
restricted
textures
area
that help
controlled
threw
by
it
armed
off and
guards.
everything.
How are you going to get in?
Leave that
That's
to me.
the reason why.
Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He won't just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The Ambassador will not forgive this, Captain. You will be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the Ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel control.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the Ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The Ambassador has made this personal. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
You literally fucked people over at the beginning of the game because you wouldn't leave a fucking
dream alone. You get down to the Normandy
alone.
and tell Joker to stand by.
Do keep in mind, he nearly cost everything. Like, you may have not have even been able to become a Spectre because of the shit he pulled.
Yeah.
It is basically an ass pull that you successfully became a Spectre after that. Like, seriously, this last part, they just wildly changed personalities suddenly. Udina before was anti-council. Now suddenly he's basically sucking off the council. Ambassador, well, not Ambassador, Admiral, whatever his name is there, he was talking about how great the council was and stuff like that. And then suddenly, oh, the ambassador made this personal. Keep in mind as well, he partially
has reportedly been destroyed. The exact cause is currently unknown. Given the research
keep in mind he
conducted on
also ran
Novaria,
into the
many are blaming
location
the
and
destruction
went,
on an
"Hey,
experiment
we
gone
know it
awry.
was Saren because of a
Administrator
dream."
Ananias currently
Yeah.
faces criminal charges as a result of the disaster, although the nature of the charges remains unclear.
Seriously, like, you're telling me the council was just gonna go, "Oh, a dream. Well, shit, it must have been true then." You got experience by looking at the front of your vehicle, Kit.
Yeah, I know, right? Isn't that awesome? Oh, we got another one back here. Or at least it looked like there was.
It's probably wanting you to look at Tally's tits.
Now it's somewhere over there. Not showing up though. I can see it every so often.
Just start spamming the button and turning the camera.
Seeing the ward stretching out before you really makes you appreciate the Citadel as a true wonder of Prothean engineering.
Also, that line makes no sense right now, Liara saying that, because we literally have evidence of them saying that this was created well before the Protheans.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
And yes, I did see that pop in.
Yeah.
I didn't send it.
And that's how you get court-martialed.
Exactly.
Get us
Thing
out
is,
of here,
it's not even a,
now.
it's not even a situation you come back from. Like, you punch the ambassador in the face and then you hack into his computer. Yeah, no matter what, they're gonna court-martial your ass. It don't matter if you come out, if what you did helped.
Basically save everybody's life from being destroyed and killed.
They would have still court-martialed it. And no, the excuse of it's a space futuristic game so rules change doesn't apply when they literally arrested a guy using "you have the right to remain silent" already.
Yeah.
We're going to the Ilos system. Oh, cool. What planet? Ilos. You know, having this game be a single game and then having the next games be stuff like Mass Effect Andromeda probably would have fit this series better.
I know Andromeda takes place after 2, right there. They leave before the Reaper attack.
My point is that it would have caused
Commander?
an anthological aspect to the games.
Have their sensors
It would have
picked us
actually
up
looked
yet?
better instead of
Stealth
having a
systems are
straightforward
engaged.
storyline,
Unless we
which
get
is
close
what they
enough
did
for a
here.
visual, they won't have any
That's
idea
true.
we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer.
You have
I've
a
looked.
fucking vehicle
Drop us in
aboard
the
this
Mako.
thing.
You need
Yeah,
at least
plus
100
can't this
meters
thing
of open
hover?
terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is
I
20.
mean, we've literally
20
seen it
meters?
hover, basically.
We'll never get in close enough for a drop.
We have to try.
Find another
You saved this guy over Ashley.
There is no other landing zone.
The
Fucking
descent angle's
pessimistic
too steep.
dickweed.
It's our only option.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
If I remember, she says basically the same thing.
Joker,
I'm not surprised, but at the same time, because...
gear up and head down to
Yeah.
the Mako. Joker,
I mean,
Drop us
would you
right
be
on top of that
surprised?
bastard.
Because it sounds exactly like a situation where they just use the same characters for the same lines and shit like that, which is part of why I don't really get why you think she's apparently such a bitch, and then again, Tali is completely fine and lovable, and you've wanted every single game for Tali alone.
Yeah, we'll see what the and everything. See if we get. I'll play with those two especially and everything. So get everyone in their line.
It would be funny if the Mako just fell on him.
It would be.
Oh yes, centuries-old doors, actually 50,000-year-old doors, just opening and shutting casually.
I know,
no way
right?
we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found
Yeah, we'll
some
never
way to
get
open
past doors
There
that look
must
like
be
they're
some
probably
kind
made
of
of
security
metal and
override
everything.
somewhere in this complex.
Or
We
something
will have
else
to
with
find
our
some way to
giant
get it up and
plasma
running
cannon
again.
on the back of our vehicle.
Keep in mind, Joker was able to angle so that you could drop this thing in. Also, wow, good job with the Mako usage. You definitely needed it.
You will afterwards, after this. You have to go back to where
Man, this sure does look like Dead Space 3.
It does, doesn't it?
Hey, remember when those things were one-shotting you?
Yeah.
Now I don't think they take a quarter of your shield.
Oh, really, huh?
But you take about a quarter of their shield with a shotgun. It's hacked, meaning you can't see its health anymore for some reason.
Yeah. It needs to on our team, but yeah, even still.
At this point, they might as well just call that shotgun the bitch slap. I mean, I sure don't see anything surviving it.
Not really.
Yeah, the armor you got from that DLC made you basically invincible.
No kidding. Do that with the other one and such. It's like, hell, look at these statues right here even look like they came from
No. The creatures in Dead Space 3 were fish people, so it don't look like them. Just point though is that the whole architecture and stuff like that looks very reminiscent of Dead Space 3, even though this game came out well before Dead Space 3.
Yeah, so maybe they took a little bit of an inspiration.
Or maybe some of the people who helped create this game got moved over to Visceral Games.
That is true also.
Remember, I stated when we were playing Dead Space 3 the first time through that it felt more like a Mass Effect game than it did Dead Space. And now it's been confirmed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Hallie's dead.
Nope, she's still alive. No, she's still alive. She's got a shield, looks like.
Why is it you can't use any of her powers?
I don't know.
Oh, now you can. A moment ago they were blocked. You couldn't use them.
Yeah, I saw that. Maybe you get a skill from one of the geths.
Usually that blocked only happens when they're dead. That's not me claiming that you're wrong. I can literally see her fucking right there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that that specific thing usually only happens when they're dead. If you start walking on the ceiling and flying through the air through electric portals, then yeah, this will mean that people from this game went on to make Dead Space 3.
I don't think you're doing this.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I get
Only
what
thing
you mean.
you need to do is change the plant life here with fucking flesh.
Basically, huh? Like, are you lost yet?
No. Man, it's gonna be really enjoyable when you get to the final fight with Saren and you just shoot it once.
It should be a little interesting.
I don't know, I'd laugh pretty hard if you got all the way to the Saren fight, you got really close to him and shot him once with this gun. Which wasn't DLC, by the way.
Yeah.
Unless they added extra DLC to the regular game because random loot drops. Which, yes, this game does random loot drops, meaning it's the early loot boxes.
Yep.
Hey Kit, you're jammed.
Yeah. Like I'm jamming.
How are you ever going to deal with that? What could possibly happen now that you've been jammed?
Yeah. It's like I just have to pull out my rifle.
Oh yeah, that gets rid of the jam somehow.
Because I have an attachment on it that breaks through level 8 jamming, which is basically one of the highest ones.
That just feels more annoying than anything.
It's like, really new? Oh, there we go, Singularity Master.
Everything about that situation with the jammers is just annoying. Just shoot it, Kit.
It was overheated.
And whose fault is that?
Better.
No, you're the one who keeps shooting the gun.
Exactly. They wouldn't hold still, so I had to use more bullets on them.
You could just use trigger discipline.
Nah.
Then again, I included that word discipline. You don't know what that means.
Exactly. It is a foreign word.
Man, they are very talkative on this elevator.
Right now, they decided to talk. I know, it's like, boy, we're going kind of far. Are you guys going to start talking some?
Sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We will have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
Also, isn't it amazing how much of the technology in this place just happens to mimic the Earthling technology and the Turian technology and all these other technologies? Their elevator doors are literally the same.
Yeah, because all the stuff was made for plug and play, basically, for their stuff and everything, so yeah.
You say that, but then didn't you have to go get a special reactor from a damaged ship because your reactor wouldn't work?
That is true.
Yeah, it kind of destroys the idea that they were just using protein technology for all this stuff. Now, after a point, you started creating your own technology. Wow, Geth Prime there was pretty durable for a little bit.
Yeah, no kidding. I was like, hey, can I kill it?
Don't know how many times you shot it before it started taking damage. Phew. Tally sure is useful.
I think this is Garrus's department for that.
Well, he's not here, so Tally gets shit on.
Yes.
Nah, in all seriousness, that's kind of a really fucking annoying mechanic. Like, oh, you gotta have this partner with you. Okay. Was I supposed to know? Nope. You have no way of knowing ahead of time.
Yep. Thankfully,
Saren already has a head
thankfully you can still proceed, but yeah, you just can't open
conduit.
some of the boxes.
Unless he's already found it. Then we're just walking into a trap.
Also, I just realized the storyline is also accurate to Dead Space 3.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It is probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we cannot understand it.
The message is all
Prothean,
broken
apparently
up, but
English.
I recognize some of the words.
Only to somebody
It's a
who's
warning
got their
against the Reaper
brain
invasion.
basically
Of
turned into
course.
MacGuffin.
Between the beacons
Ah,
and the
right,
cipher,
only the people
an
who have had their
understanding of the
brain
Prothean
go through
language
Stalker.
would have been
Yeah.
transferred into
I
your
forgot.
mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge. Inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
At the same time, further the parallels to Dead Space 3 here. You are noticing that what you're basically doing right now is the final act of Dead Space 3. You're trying to get to a MacGuffin item, which might be a weapon, possibly of some sort, that is necessary to kill the thing or release the thing as needed. And, on top of that, you are having to beat a crazy man who may or may not be mind-controlled by the beast.
Yeah, not to mention the things also do mind control somewhat.
That's why I said he may or may not be mind-controlled by the beast.
Okay.
It's literally. It's basically Dead Space 3 at the end here, Kit. This is really compelling me to believe that some people went on from Mass Effect 1 to make help make Dead Space 3.
You know, I would not be surprised.
Well, no, they were all subsidiaries of EA Games. But that aside, though, it is kind of an interesting twist. That idea that they might have done that.
Yeah.
Phew! Good thing they talk.
I know, right? Good thing it was a short
Okay.
helping to write.
Kind of tells me that you might be going the wrong way.
Nope, that's where I needed to go. Now I can head back to the Mako. And now the door will open.
Okay.
Who votes we take the vehicle into the creepy underground bunker? I have spent my life studying the Protheans.
Could you go without the vehicle?
Discover anything like this.
Nope. It's kind of
This
needed for
bunker
this
might
part.
have been the last refuge of their entire
Well, they just said, who votes to take the vehicle into the unwelcome bunker or whatever. That kind of makes it sound like you can go without it.
I imagine you probably could, but you can't get past the end part of this area
I was
without
swept
it.
up in the
You'll see
What are all
why.
those things on the wall?
Leon,
Some
they're
kind of
talking about
containers?
something where they can do nothing
They look
else
like
but go
stasis
somewhere.
pods. The
Tally,
Protheans probably-
can we focus on killing the guy instead so that, you know, it doesn't destroy the universe? Look, what else are you gonna do here? I mean, seriously, you got one option. Talk while you go down the hallway, or say nothing until you get down the hallway. Okay, so you're not being transported really, really fast through the air, but I guess this could count as you going through a long corridor as the same thing as the going through the air thing.
I do not think Saren
Oh,
is behind
no.
this.
Aha, it turns out there is a single Prothean still alive who is controlling the entire facility to warn you.
You're somewhat right.
Of course I am.
I have studied the Protheans for decades, but I have never felt this sense of foreboding. What will we find down there?
Whatever we find, be cautious. If this were simply an automated trap, Saren would have triggered it as well.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
This is incredible. An actual Prothean VI, and I can understand it.
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend.
Funny.
My name is Vigil. You are
That's
safe
like
here for the
convenient.
moment, but that is
he can
likely to
suddenly
change.
speak English.
Soon, nowhere will be safe.
All the other one you ran into, she couldn't understand shit.
Oh, that was just recorded.
This one,
I am an
but
advanced
this one,
non-organic
oh, convenient.
analysis
I can
system
understand
with
this one.
personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, chief
Recording
overseer
or
of the
not,
Ilos
Kit, they're
research
literally the
facility.
same fucking thing.
Oh, this one's a
Tell me-
GI and everything.
You must
or
break
at
a
least an
cycle that has
AI.
continued for millions of years.
Yeah,
but to
they're
stop
not
it, you must
implying that
understand,
Tali can
or you will make
understand
the
it. They're
same
implying that
mistakes we
she
did.
can understand it, and you can
The
understand
Citadel
it.
is the
Like,
heart of your
you
civilization.
can maybe say
and the
that
seat
Tali
of
just
government,
isn't fucking
as it was
talking.
with us, and as it has been with
That's
every
fine too,
civilization
but
that
at the
came
same
before
time,
us. But the
you
Citadel
have a
is
situation in
trap.
which she
The
couldn't
station is
understand
actually
the
an
other
enormous
one,
mass relay.
but she can
One
understand
that
this
links
one.
to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden, until the Citadel relay is activated.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region
Reapers
of the galaxy.
utilized their
Some
centralization.
worlds were utterly destroyed.
And
Others were
basically
conquered,
fucked
their
everything.
populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
I don't understand.
It took them a few
Where did the
centuries to
Reapers
take
go
all
after
of
they
them
conquered your
out, and
people?
no one
Our
figured out
worlds were
any
stripped
sort of
bare,
solution for this shit. Are
harvested
you
by the
fucking
indoctrinated
with me now?
slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left
Considering how
behind,
Rey looks and
abandoned.
everything, I was like, yeah, I
Mindless
kinda
husks,
don't buy
no
that. It
longer
took 'em a
capable of
few
independent thought. The indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend.
Earlier in this conversation, they
In the
literally
end,
stated
what does it
that
matter?
they go there
Your
to
survival
conserve
depends
energy,
on
then
stopping
come
them,
here, wipe
not
everything
in
out, then go
understanding
there to
them.
conserve energy. They wouldn't need to conserve
You said you
energy
brought me
unless
here
they
for a
need
reason.
you to
Tell me
do
what I
that
need
for
to
some
do.
fucking
The
reason.
conduit is the key.
They wouldn't just
Before
keep
the
coming back
Reapers
and doing
attack,
this again
we
over and
Protheans
over
were
if
on
that
the
was the case.
cusp
They
of
just wipe out
unlocking the
all
mysteries
organic life
behind mass
all
relay
together.
technology.
Yeah.
Ilos was a
And then right
top-secret
after that, they go,
facility.
it's
Here,
unknown why they're
researchers
doing
worked
this shit.
to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit is not a weapon. It is a backdoor onto the Citadel.
What happened next?
We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only
Oh,
hope
bullshit.
was to remain undetected.
I know, right?
I began to disable the life support
It took
of
centuries to wipe us
non-essential
out. We were
personnel.
only a few hundred against
First
the galactic
support staff, then
fleet.
security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
Yeah, it's like...
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
Yeah, I don't like that it being an
This
American
outcome
one.
was
That
not
seems
completely
like
unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency
pretty
programming
logical.
entered on my creation.
This is just
I bet they didn't tell
asinine.
the
is what this is.
non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key
You
personnel.
keep talking about
When
this
the Reapers
lady.
retreated, the
Th-
top
that's her
researchers
response
were still
there, Kit.
alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species
I
was
feel like my
doomed.
brain is smoothing
There were
out
only a
listening to this
dozen
crap.
individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population.
Bullshit, you
Yet they vowed to
need
find
3
some way
fucking
to stop
people,
the Reapers
basically.
from returning. A way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications.
Oh look,
This
the
time,
device is
when
both
Sovereign sent
active
the
to
signal to
both
the Citadel, the
a
Keepers
weapon to
ignored
stop it and a
The
weapon to
Reapers are
release it.
trapped in dark space.
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's external defenses.
Correct.
Yeah,
And
the
once
question is
inside,
then,
he
it's
can
like, why
transfer
didn't he do
control
it
of
when
the
he was
station to
there on the
Sovereign.
Citadel to begin with?
Sovereign
At the
will
very
override
beginning.
the Citadel systems and manually open
Because then
the
you wouldn't
relay,
have all this back and
the
forth
cycle
leading
of
to all
extinction
this
will
conflict.
begin again.
Yep.
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
That
What
just
happens
sounds
to
even dumber.
survivors from the conduit project?
They use the conduit to
You can
gain
stop
access to the
Saren by
Citadel,
installing this
but the
before he gets
conduit is
there.
only a
How do we get
prototype.
there? Follow
Oh, yeah.
Saren.
Only
Yeah,
links in
follow
one
him.
direction,
He'll lead
so
you
they
right
were
to
trapped
there.
on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no
Seems to
longer
fit everything
directly
we've heard about
controlled by
Reapers so far.
Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that
Literally
they
show up,
only
murder
respond to the
everything,
signals
leave,
emitted by the
repeat
Citadel itself.
every single time it comes up. Oh, but
When
they
the
made sure to
Protheans
stay
altered
around
the
long enough to
Citadel's
breed a
signals,
special race
they
to be
broke
able to handle
Sovereign's
this
hold
shit.
over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Sovereign must have realized that organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
How would you
What
know?
about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power
That
of
makes
Reaper
sense.
indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in
Yeah,
dark
that makes
space,
complete
Sovereign
sense.
probably spent most of the last
I'm
50,000 years in
I'm
a state
full,
of
I'm
hibernation.
hungry, I'm not hungry, I'm just gonna let my
It would
life
wake to
end.
analyze
Oh
the
cool, you wanna
situation.
hang back and when you die let us know?
Keeping
Oh,
its existence
sure.
hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secrecy? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible.
Did you
Revealing
really
its true
just ask
nature
that
would have
question?
united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper
It
couldn't
needs the
survive such
Citadel
odds.
to bring out the Reapers. Why wouldn't it just
But
attack the
Reapers are
Citadel?
patient. They will not rush into the unknown.
Probably because it would
Sovereign
get
could have
destroyed
been planning
and
this for
owned
centuries,
because
moving
it's one
deliberately,
against
gathering allies.
against millions.
Slowly, it has assembled the pieces
Okay,
of the
if it
puzzle.
attacks the
working
Citadel
through
and can
agents
wipe
to keep
everything
itself
out,
hidden.
it would literally
Saren
just
is the most
destroy the
visible
Citadel.
pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first.
And you know what would happen then?
Now Sovereign has
He'd
grown
need to
bold.
make a new Citadel.
Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
Which, by the
Saren's
way,
got enough of a
obviously
head
the
start.
Reapers couldn't have
Grab
been the
that
ones
data
who
file
created
and
the
let's go.
portal.
Shepard, are you
Otherwise,
sure?
Sovereign
Who
would
knows
have
how
been
much
able to just
longer
make
Vigil
another
will be
relay.
here? Even now, the projection is weak. This might be our only chance to speak with it, our only link to the knowledge of the Protheans. It is the opportunity of a lifetime.
I'm sorry, Liara. We have to stop Saren. Nothing else matters.
You are right. I am sorry. My personal feelings clouded my judgment. We should go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
I like how the analytical computer is the one pretty much going, oh, well, you're in a rush, but here, let me tell you your entire backstory.
I know, right? I was like, oh, we got time. Tell us your whole life story here. Yeah, let me drag this big couch in the way right there, so I can listen to you and be comfortable at the same time.
And the Protheans were
I mean, we don't
taken
need to
by the
hurry,
Reapers just
right?
as we were. They failed.
Also, yeah,
Just
I
like
like
my
how they
But
just
they also
decided
gave us a
eventually
chance
just
to
to
save ourselves.
kill themselves off because there wasn't enough of them to be able to repopulate and continue the species. What was it all just dudes? Did the computer not at any point say, okay, this one's female, this one's male, maybe I shouldn't get rid of all the female pods?
I have not a clue. Yes, they're also a little bit like sorry.
That also wouldn't make sense because literally they just explained that there was other organic life still around there. Had to have been, otherwise you couldn't have been here, according to that VI. Meaning this wasn't a situation of like the Reapers showed up and wiped out most of the population of the universe, like 100% of what they thought was organic life, and then just left. And then over time, there was bacterium that just formed more life. According to them, right there, the reason you are here means that the Reapers did not kill all the organic life.
Yeah, they come later on to saying like they leave subspace. They leave like the Earth.
Yeah, that just furthers my point, though. In fact, that kind of says that the Protheans were retarded for trying to stop them in this way. If we're following that logic, that means that they pretty much leave the very bare bones versions of these groups around. Well, Protheans are fucking dead. This means Protheans, in their attempts to keep from being wiped out, literally wipe themselves out. Think about it. That's what you just heard.
Yeah.
By that logic, in the story, Protheans who left the beacons to warn people about the shit would actually be a race that could have warned people about this shit had they just not tried to save themselves, ironically enough. Hell, they might have lived if they just didn't warn anyone about it. Which, by the way, in the simple logic of what's going on here, this would kind of mean one of the smartest things that could actually be done would not actually be to try and fight the Reapers off this time. Well, yeah, try and stop it from happening, but since it's going to be a century before this shit happens, now would be a really good time to start working on setups on external worlds so that you could have underground bases disconnected altogether.
It's incredible.
Yeah. We don't have time to admire the view.
Yeah, this is
we
the
have to get
reason
through
why
that
you need
relay,
to
and these Geth aren't going to make it
have the
easy on
vehicle.
us.
This part. After a little movie bit.
Oh yeah, by the way, Council was right.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Council literally stated that the entire point of the Ilos stuff was so that Saren could attack the Citadel.
Activate the defenses. Seal
Basically,
the station.
huh?
Arms aren't moving. Systems not responding.
That his plan was to attack the Citadel.
They were right without knowing it.
Evacuate the council. Citadel control. Citadel control. Do you copy?
You know, I always wondered here, how did he get down here so quickly, apparently?
Oh, and keep in mind that the robot literally just told you. Keep in mind, the robot just told you he hadn't gotten to this thing yet.
Yeah. And he was on foot, apparently, too. You don't have your car right there, you can't reach the other side.
Let's keep in mind as well, you basically just launched a fucking vehicle, a terrain vehicle through space.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the distance that it showed.
Detected across all monitored systems. Please begin.
And not only that, you were. And not only that, Sarah did it without.
Keep in mind, had you listened to the council, you would have been here to stop all this.
True.
Yeah, it's funny, the one fucking time that the council tells you to do something and you don't fucking listen, lo and behold, it kills the entire station. Isn't it funny how in the last, the third act of this game, everyone's minds just fucking went to mush. They started changing personalities, and lo and behold, they make the council right out of everything.
Like, truthfully, I've never noticed it that bad, like this right there. That's why I enjoy playing with you at these games.
This is pretty fucking bad, too. Like, they just go out of the way. Oh, and he's killing the Keepers, the thing that is necessary for Sovereign to keep this shtick up.
Yeah. And especially it's like, hey, look, there's where the control panel is, right in the freaking main room.
Don't let the enemy
I mean, I guess the only way possible is so he could get his troops in there, because he couldn't get the Geth in there. I guess maybe to start at the beginning, he wouldn't have been able to get the Geth troops in there without really major trouble.
No. Keep in mind that the Matriarch was able to get fucking Geth through scanners really fucking easy without anyone guessing at all what was in the boxes.
That's true.
This would have been very simple for him to have done already. And the excuse of them reading the matriarch's mind and figuring this shit out kind of doesn't work with the simple fact that they literally already have that whole ass pull happening repeatedly, where it's both a mind-reading thing exists, but the Asari never fucking do it for some reason.
Yeah.
And now we have a crab lobster thing giving a blowjob to a ship.
Now assuming control.
Construct more additional pylons.
Saren's locked the elevator. Suit up! We're going outside!
Yeah, he knew you had made it there and locked up the elevators to ensure that you could not get to him.
Exactly. I guess maybe you could hack that security system and use the cameras to see like, oh hey, this guy's on his way up. I better stop him.
Totally believe that logic, Jet.
It's like I'm trying to help fill in the plot holes, but it's not helping.
I know it's not helping.
It's extremely fun to do, though. I'm having fun doing it. At least trying to.
Quick, just shoot the robotic shrimp.
Yeah, it's like, die! My shotgun will kill it.
Well, how much other shit that shotgun kills, I wouldn't be surprised. Isn't it convenient that it just so happens to be set up for people to walk out here?
I know, right?
And the Geth are even set up to walk out here as well.
Yeah, because they hijacked an elevator.
They conveniently just happen to also be set up to know that they need to come out here and do this. Yep.
It's like it turned on me.
Yeah, I can tell. Hey, you know what would have been very disastrous for that ship up there now?
Oh.
You know, the lobster ship.
It's like what?
If there was this like multi-megaton bomb ore that could have just been laid next to it and then blown the fuck up. You know, say some kind of masterful new technologically advanced ship that could stay hidden from pretty much everything and go right next to it. Man, that sure would have sucked right about now.
Yeah. Too bad we don't have that.
Too bad we didn't have one here at the Citadel at any point recently. Man, if only someone would have had one of those. Too bad one got taken out from a joyride by an ambassador. No, not ambassador, an admiral. After he knocked an ambassador's face in. By the way, this kind of furthers why he probably ended up getting fucking court-martialed for that shit, because, yeah, this wouldn't have been this bad had you not left.
Probably, huh?
Well, take a moment to think about it. Sure, you would have been blindsided to some extent, but seeing as you are you, and basically God, you would have been able to do pretty much what you're already doing. But you would have also had a ship with an expert pilot who could have went up there, put a bomb next to this thing, and blown it the fuck up.
Yeah.
Charging up.
While it was basically defenseless on the end of an antenna. why there's some actual evidence to support my claim there. Because if you noticed, it had to shut things and get inside without anyone else inside too. This kind of heavily implies that it knew it was going to be defenseless if other things had to be in there with it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny to think about? Trying to make it seem all epic and stuff. You got these things shooting up in the sky to take out this turret, well, this ship.
Yeah.
But we already know from experience that they drop like 5 people and then leave. So it's kind of wasted effort.
Oh, there he is. I was like, where's that one right here?
Got destroyer ain't dead.
No, it's dead. Yeah, it's dead.
Okay. I could have swore I just saw it had health in it if we passed you, but okay.
Skills are blocked at the moment. So that must have been what happened.
Man, that juggernaut sure is powerful. It can stand 3 shots from this shotgun. Very tense situation. Let's see if it dies when it.
Nope.
When this
it didn't even take any damage. What the fuck? So that thing's useless. That skill's useless.
It seems to only pause them in place for you.
Yep, and you choose not to shoot. And it doesn't allow you to shoot them either.
Of course not, Kit. I'd explain, but I'm tired. I wasn't tired until this game started.
What the? Really? I just revived her and she's already dead.
Huh, sounds like Donald.
Oh, what the fuck hit me?
I believe that was an explosive, Kit.
Finally, something took me down in this armor.
You were already at half shield.
Yeah.
Wow, this is tedious. Just move up. You got health. You're a genius, Krogan. Wow, apparently everyone took my advice. That just turned into fucking ballroom blitz. Stasis is a bad idea.
I need it for get the
Man, I wish my Halo shields worked that well. are fairly upgraded variants.
Okay, so it was the AA gun right there.
Ah yes, AA gun. Useful against non-A targets. Let's basically forget the fact that you essentially have a shield on that makes you as powerful as a fucking ship.
Look at that.
Think about it. It takes one of those to kill you now.
Imagine what it's going to be on Elite. It's hard to
I don't see why that's a big threat. You have this armor. The reason it's taking so long is because you hit one of its bombs next to the one last time. The grenades do. You just got hit by one and it still didn't kill you. So.
Yeah, but I have full shield.
Yes, but that also means you're as powerful, you're literally as strong as the fucking ship. Yeah. Talk about bullshit. Oh, but don't worry, Saren will still put up a fight. Oh hey, for once you can climb and go back down and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I want to do as well, also.
Are you actually able to damage these things?
I thought I could. Yeah.
Oh! You need the shotgun. Able to take out a fucking ship. You though? Oh, 3 shotgun blasts is all it takes to take it out.
Yeah.
Okay, well, looks like your best bet is to get close and shotgun.
Oh, see. Basically bum rush.
Welcome to wars fought by rednecks, Kit.
Yeah.
Just more proof that no matter how technologically advanced you get, shooting it with a shotgun is usually the best option. Also, it basically shows you could have ignored that entire section. No, this is making me wish Killzone was on PC.
It would be nice, yeah.
You know, this just makes me think that there needs to be some Geth wearing really dark clothing and having like painted faces.
What, for Sith?
No, because then you'd have Goth Geth.
Haha.
It is not a face, motherboard. Oh yeah, I'm happy to hear that Battlefield 6 is going to be a modern shooter kit. I'm quite happy to hear that. We're getting out of the really shitty World War I and World War II sim era.
Good. I was like, is that good or is that bad? I was like, okay, that's good.
Ah, so you're just placating me. Got it.
More or less. I mean, I don't like. I would definitely like to have the one right there. Yeah, have it more set in art instead of always World War II and such.
I was
World War
afraid
II
you
sucks.
wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
In time for what?
The final confrontation. I think we both expected it would end like this. You
Oh, hey,
lost.
meta commentary,
You know
Kit.
that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on
With that
Vermire,
face, you sure
but
don't
I've
look
changed
like it.
since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
It's been
You let
5
Sovereign
minutes.
implant you?
I'm a boss
Are you
now.
insane?
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Vermire, I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating me. About indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve. Now my doubts are gone. I believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will find a place for you, too.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic. Organic and machine intertwined. A union of flesh and steel. The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither. I am a vision of the future, Shepard.
The funny part
the
is, he
evolution
kind of
of
is.
all organic life.
You remember
This
from
is
two.
our destiny. Join Sovereign and experience a true rebirth.
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it from taking control of the station. Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
We can't stop it. Not forever. You saw the visions. You saw.
I really love these choices and cutscenes that actually have no fucking benefit.
Some part of you must still realize this
This
is
is
wrong.
probably the only
You
time
can
it
fight
will.
this.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for the implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
It's not
That's
over
not
yet.
true.
You
That's
can still redeem yourself.
impossible.
Yep.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
Somehow I knew that was gonna happen.
He's got a second phase. If you don't do that, you fight him like that in the first phase. But then he's got a second phase. And then we'll see how the shotgun handles.
Paragon plus 24. You just made a man kill himself.
Yeah. Another death
Mitchell's
on my
data
death
file
count
worked.
roll.
I've got control of all systems.
Quick! Open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down before he regains control of the station.
See if you can open a communications channel.
Can I just point out that Tally just told you to do the very thing that Saren said was part of Sovereign's plan?
Please tell me that's you, Commander.
I'm here, Joker.
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Andurra sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
Are you sure about this, Shepard? Human casualties will be very high if you send your fleet in now.
Bitch, you literally
This
just
is
said
bigger
do
than
it.
Humanity. Sovereign is a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
True. That's why you can't waste reinforcements trying to save the Council. You must hold them back until the Citadel arms open up and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
Wait until those arms open, Joker. We need all our ships focusing on Sovereign, even if it means sacrificing the Council.
A sacrifice for the greater good. I only pray it is not made in vain.
At this point, it's just because
All
you want the
Alliance
council
ships,
to-
hold formation. Wait for a shot at Sovereign. Nothing else matters. I repeat, nothing else matters.
Nothing else matters. All those ships blowing you up, they don't matter.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements.
It's the Alliance! Open a comm channel! This is the Ascension. We're taking heavy damage. Guardian defenses are over... Kinetic barriers are offline.
Commander, they closed the channel.
Yeah, that's some catharsis at least.
And yes, the guy did not become an evil guy like you said. And I do kind of like
sure
this
as
moment
fuck
because of
telegraphed
how
it.
it is, because of the music they added for it.
Make sure he's
I want to
dead.
make sure I have another. My kill count is secure.
Paragon, make sure he's dead. Let's just send you two down there to do it for me.
Yeah, send the women down there.
At this point, it's just like you're trying to piss him off in dead body face.
He's dead.
We shot him once, it's good enough. It's not like anything ever survives being shot once. Okay. So what was that about being dead, Liara?
Let's take it to Sovereign kicks over.
Okay, look, it's a husk.
I would say more like, what's the guy? The Star Wars guy.
The blue light hands.
What's the Star Wars?
That would be Obi-Wan Kenobi.
No.
This station is mine.
Oh, great. It's a Geth. Wow, that is really lame. Wow, he does no damage. Oh, and now here comes the ads. Probably be focusing on the guy whose shield is kind of barely gone.
Yeah.
Quick, just drop him off a fucking wall again. Oh hey, some of his shield came back. On the bright side, some of his health did. Then again, I don't think you did that damage to his health.
I got it.
What I'm saying is I'm pretty sure you didn't never get his shield down far enough to do health damage, so. Now you should be, though. Look at that chip damage.
Sovereign's too strong. We have to pull back.
Did one of those ships literally ram
This is
into
our
it?
only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
What was the logic?
Big thing.
Oh, and
ramming
because
into
that
big
cutscene,
thing.
he has his shield back.
Yeah.
That's not annoying.
Still, Frog Boy.
Ribbit.
Perfect, just like that.
And that was apparently all it took to kill him. He apparently put all his AI, all his programming into that one fucking form with the hope that it totally wouldn't kill it.
Hit it with everything we got.
I'm guessing the feedback would maybe would cause something, cause some interference with him of it being taken out.
Or, just a thought here, it's just asinine writing.
Yeah. And now it penetrates it. Before it didn't.
Yeah, sure, okay. And in that situation, it only took one attack from the Normandy to kill it.
Yeah.
Go!
And there's the vacuum space.
If only Ashley had survived. Look at all the devastation that has been wrought to this place, Kit. Don't you feel bad?
Captain Anderson, we found them. They're in here.
And yet, nobody apparently needs any kind of health mask or air mask or anything.
Apparently, they must have like shields around in case something like that did happen. Or the windows automatically repair themselves, because it looks like they're not busted, even though that's the windows that would have came through.
Didn't you know Sovereign in his last moments phase locked through the windows to make it safe, so that it will safely pass through to kill Shepard. In his last act, he made sure to phase through to kill Shepard. That's all there was to it. Oh no, there you are. It's really hard to miss that fucking face. Fucking melting clay of face. Seriously, fuck that face. That face was not a good choice. You never looked good. You looked like you were in pain at
No
points.
need to get worked up, Captain. I'd like to end this meeting with all my teeth still
I'll have to
in place.
fix it for two.
You should thank me for what I did. If the Normandy was still grounded, we'd all be dead right now.
Yes,
I
yes,
understand,
I know.
Captain. You did what you had to
I
do.
know.
That's
I was
not
waiting
why
for
you're
this moment.
here. We need to
Dumbass!
talk about what happened to the council.
Dumbass.
Commander Shepard did the right thing. We had to hold our fleet
You
back
literally
to go
went
after
in a
Sovereign.
circle and let Saren
the
get
only
away
way.
with more shit.
I agree, but this also presents us with an opportunity. The Citadel fleets were decimated in the attack. Their losses have made the Alliance stronger. They can't rebuild without us. We need to take the lead in forming a new council, one with a human chairman at its head.
This wasn't some plan for the Alliance to seize power. Forcing the other races to accept our leadership is going to cause problems.
The other
No,
species are
it's a plan
scared.
to,
They've
but
never
the
faced
opportunity
anything like
is
this
there
before.
now, jackass.
They don't know what to do. They want us to step forward.
Also, you
believe
notice
in
how
us because of you,
Ambassador
Shepard.
Udina
You
has
saved
suddenly
the
changed
galaxy from
personality
suffering.
back to his
They're a
conniving
symbol
ways
of
from
everything
earlier
good
on.
about
Yeah.
humanity, our courage,
Yeah.
our strength.
The ambassador's right. The other races look up to us now. They won't just accept our leadership. They'll welcome it.
Given everything you've done, Commander, the Alliance will want to know who you think our council
It's
chairman should
like,
be.
so should I pick Undina?
I really don't care. They're both pieces of shit.
go with I don't care.
Anderson is
Let the
just
politicians
smooth brain
figure
piece
this
of
one
shit.
out.
Like,
I've got real work to do. The Reapers are still out there, and I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
behind closed door,
Shepard's right. We're headed
Admiral
for war with the Reapers.
Anderson got
If
it.
we
Well,
lose,
gets it later
it's the
because
end of
he
all
just
life as we
punches
know. We
Udina
have
in
to
the
show
face.
the rest of the galaxy what it takes to survive. With the support of the
Like the only thing I don't
we can win
like,
this battle.
You pick, if
With
I
them behind
you
us,
pick
we
Anderson,
can
it still
stand
goes to
against the Reaper's
Udina
return
and everything.
and drive them back
basically
into
because
darkness.
Anderson steps down, being like, the job wasn't for me, basically.
So what you're saying is that your choice has no long-term repercussions or some sort of massive effect on the future of your decisions.
Yep. Hell, in 3, the whole council comes back, so even if you say, I want an all-full human council, you'll still get all aliens in the 3rd one.
Isn't that interesting, Kit? So what you're saying, in Mass Effect, there is no massive effect.
Basically.
Fucking dogs.
Yep. That's the Paragon run done.
That run sucked. Then again, it was primarily for the story.
Yeah.
The
Hopefully
story
the
sucked.
Renegade will be a bit more interesting.
You should see if you can load the career possibly,
to
see if you
Alliance
can save
military
that data you got for the hardcore
Classified
mode.
information requested.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, it should be
secure
it should
connection.
auto-saved.
Secure connection confirmed.
Yeah, but you chose to start a new career though.
Please log in to
Yeah,
access your profile.
Your name.
Please
I
log
have a
in
very
to
simple
access
suggestion
your
for you.
profile.
Your name is supposed to be Jack. Jack Hoth.
Let's see. Yeah, it saves you right here at the top of the magazine.
Ah, that's disappointing. Look at all that shit you just got.
Let's take a look, see what I got for equipment.
Let's see if you got an even stronger shotgun.
Yeah, right here. The Sokolov.
Of course it's a Sokolov. Oh well, let's go ahead and get to the next run part, I guess.
If I want to see what. Okay.
Doctor calling it already.
A little bit more damage.
Okay.
Close it and check back in.
Great, now you can start your really difficult quote-unquote challenge.
In a little bit, I want to do one more thing. It's like, I mean, I'll be like, because I gotta get the neural shock specialist achievement, which can only be gained by getting the engineer class, and I need to get that last one of the races and everything.
Why not just be an engineer on the hard difficulty?
Yes, I wanted to be a soldier on that one.
Why?
Because I'm more used to soldier class.
Oh yeah,
Welcome
because there's
to
a
Alliance
difference.
military database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Like, fine. Should I keep with Jane?
I don't know. I can't think of a dirty name to work with right now.
Please log in to access your profile. Profile reconstruction complete. Please log in to access your profile. Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
You forgot how to choose
Classified
different
information
things, didn't you?
requested.
You forgot how to start the
Establishing
game.
secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Yeah, there's this new ID.
Please log in to access your profile. Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history. Confirm psychological profile. Confirm military specialization.
Let's see. It's engineer.
Oh look, you have access to more things.
Yep.
Seeing as you were
facial
focused
identification.
on using shotgun and
Profile
assault rifle last
reconstruction
time,
complete.
you should probably use those. Why'd you choose a ruthless
Identification
reputation?
confirmed.
You should have chose kind-hearted.
Yeah.
Hey, go back up real quick. I want to see what the combat difficulty says on that.
Alright, let's see. You got casual, normal, which we were playing on around last
All the way up. Go back up.
veteran, hardcore, and insanity. Oh.
All enemies scaled up relative to player level. Bosses and sub-bosses scale radically. All enemies have protection. Bosses and sub-bosses have immunities. So it really doesn't sound like that much. It just means now enemies actually scale the more leveling you do.
Yep. But yeah, this will be fun, huh?
Well, what about
So far,
Shepard?
this game hasn't been fun.
Earthborn, but no record of her family.
Doesn't have one. She was raised on the streets, learned to look out for herself.
She got most of her unit killed on Torfin.
She gets the job done, no matter what the cost.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the
Yeah,
call.
I figured if I'm going full renegade, I'm going full renegade.
At what point do any of them call this Discovery Mass Effect, anyway?
Because of the because of
The Arcturus
They
Prime
call them
relays
mass
in range.
relays,
Yeah.
but
Initiating transmission sequence.
that is not what they just said. That little text thing states that the civilizations of the universe call it Mass Effect.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
Problem is, now that you've done this, we can't just skip cutscenes. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Also, we're just going to ignore the fact that humans have
Thrusters?
this innate
Check.
tendency that
Navigation?
whenever they find new technology, they tear that
Internal
shit
emissions
apart to
sync
find out how it
engaged.
works.
All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
Seriously, the Sovereign's entire
1500
plan
is
and all that
good.
stuff relied
Captain
heavily
will be
on
pleased.
humans not even questioning the technology they found.
I hate that
Basically, huh?
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Saved him over
That is
Ashley.
the official story. Only an idiot believes the official story.
That's enough. Your soldiers act like it.
Sorry, Commander.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Great. You pissed the captain off and now I'm gonna pay for it.
Don't blame me. The Captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
No, he's always in a bad mood. He's
two
kind of
renegade
shitty.
points.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged, right along with him.
Relax.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc.
Let's
It's not the
see
kind
here.
of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't
What are you looking for?
I was looking on how to get this one right there. I need... Guys, this is the spot I missed it at. I was looking at it to make sure
Commander
I didn't miss
Shepard,
another one.
I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet
Didn't
me here.
Captain?
He's on his way.
Didn't Captain Anderson literally say he was already
I'm
here?
interested in this world we're going to. Eden
Maybe he was in
Prime.
the,
Yeah.
I've heard it's quite
maybe in his
beautiful.
office, I guess, and he went and then he went ahead.
I'm a Marine, not some tourist on vacation.
It's more than just a tourist destination, isn't it, Shepard? Eden Prime is a symbol of your people. A perfect little world on the edges of your territory. Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Are you trying to scare me, Spectre?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is
I
far
had
more
trouble
than a
zipping up
simple
my
shakedown
fly.
run.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain.
This comes down from the top.
No, it's my job to keep people in the
Information
dark.
strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation.
Yeah, this is the option I missed right here, Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard.
Which we know is a lie.
The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to
I like
handle
how a
something
species that apparently
to
survived,
bring
well,
the
was
beacon
alive
back to the
50,000
Citadel
years
for
prior,
proper study.
had so much technology
Obviously,
above
this
our
goes beyond mere
comprehension,
human
only
interest,
jumped us
Commander.
200 years.
This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
You just realized that, didn't
Why
you?
didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon
Good.
will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's
They
not the
know
only
literally
reason
nothing
I'm
about the
here, Shepard.
Protheans.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Since when do we answer to the Spectres?
You're smart enough to know how things work, Commander. The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
I was impressed when I studied the reports from Torfin. A grim business, but you got the job done. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I don't like people making decisions about my future.
This isn't about you, Shepard. Humanity needs this. We're counting on you.
I need to see your
Fuck
skills
the
for
humans.
myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
This is the one I missed.
Just what they taught us in school.
You
They
keep
were a
saying that.
technologically advanced species that ruled the
As
galaxy
it says,
50,000
choose
years
investigate,
ago.
then
Then they
Protheans.
vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories.
This will give me the log.
But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the
Problem
very
is, you
heart
most
of
likely
galactic
have to get all the
society.
other logs again, too.
And without their mass relays, interstellar travel
it
would be
would've popped
impossible.
right now.
We all owe
Yeah.
the Protheans a great debt.
No worries.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were
I'm
ready
glad
to face
you
the
were
challenges
trying
of
to go for
settling
all
new
those
worlds,
trophies on your first
to
run,
forge a
Kit.
place for humanity beyond Earth.
Instead of just
It
playing for fun.
symbolizes humanity's
Hey, I
growth
had
and
fun.
evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where
And now you get to
humans
watch
made a
me get my ass
discovery
kicked.
of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Just give
So
the
we're
word,
not going to
Captain.
question how it is
should
we
be getting close to
translated the
Eden.
Prothean
Captain, we got a problem.
technology, even though we
What's
didn't
wrong,
have
Joker?
the mental
Transmission from
cipher
Eden Prime,
necessary.
sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
I see you went silent after that one.
It's like,
Get down!
that is true. As apparently, I guess the cache there was different than the beacon.
No. Prothean, according to the technological stuff we were hearing earlier, well, later on into the game, the Prothean, whole aspect of the Prothean stuff is you can't understand them, you can't translate it without the cipher necessary to do so. And everything we saw here, that's not the case. In fact, if it's a cache, it's a they literally said it was a
Cuts
data
out after
cache,
that.
which
No
means it
comm
has
traffic at
data
all.
in it.
Just goes
This
dead.
means that it would have been Protean
Reverse and hold
information
38.5.
somehow inside this cache and translatable.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Yeah, we get it. It's a big hand. We don't care.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
Nihilus is on our side. He wants you in the
You know,
space.
you're not
He
supposed to be a
wants that
racist just because you're a renegade.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
They were the same thing.
We are
Apparently, the
approaching drop
people who
point
made
2.
this game think they are.
Alright, let's see what we got. Pop some into first aid.
Well, I would recommend you start by putting something into shotguns, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You don't have the points.
I only have 3. That's good enough.
I can't wait till you intimidate Saren into killing himself later on.
I find it funny right here because look, this guy has all sorts of skills and has the skills and such, right?
Mm-hmm. Dick Jenkins.
Ship perimeter secure,
Yep.
Commander.
Now hold on for just a few seconds.
What the hell are those?
This place got hit hard, Commander.
What's your point that you're trying to make, Kid? That he dies? Who's surprised?
Yeah.
They have to add something for you to be able to look at so you think that your team is immersive.
Yep. It's like, okay, they kind of made that skill list even though it was a very simple skill list.
Chances are every
And now it
character in
became
the game has
extremely
a skill
useless.
list. Hey, remember for mentioning you were going to be getting your ass kicked?
Yeah.
Rip right through his shields.
Yeah, why does it
Never had a
rip right
chance.
through his shields and not ours hardly?
Leave him. We need to finish the mission.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
The real question is, why did he somehow rub down his eyes with his visor in the way? You were expecting this difficult to be hard.
Buildings here, Shepard.
A little bit, huh?
A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Obviously, there's going to be difficulty, but I get the feeling that the difference is going to be how many times do you behind cover and how often are you not behind cover.
Yeah.
Because you were pretty much a walking unkillable tank. Also, maybe it's just me, but I don't remember you running into a bunch of Geth recon drones anywhere past this point.
You were kind of gone until around here, I think. For that.
No, I was talking. You aren't listening.
Oh, through the game? No.
Yes.
Okay. No, they're something else. They were something else compared to what these are. These are like only
That was
enemies you see
literally
here. It seems like.
They were called Geth recon drones.
Yeah.
Remember, rapid fire loses your target.
Come on. Yeah.
Thanks for your help, Commander.
The hell?
I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Apparently, your Avenger just doesn't work.
Yeah. There we go. And now it doesn't matter because we already killed them.
Huh, funny how quick they died.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
I need a status report, now.
Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
You just left the rest of your unit behind to die?
We held our position as long as we could. The Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Lieutenant Alenko and I will take care of this.
Let me come with you, ma'am. The Geth slaughtered my unit. Give me a chance to get even.
She knows the area, Commander, and we could use the extra firepower.
Just don't forget who's in charge.
Understood, Commander. You give the orders and I'll follow them.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetic.
And it's a good thing there's nothing important going on.
Created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of
Except
cheap
the
labor,
game forcing
but
me to
ended up
take her.
turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile.
Well,
after
you
that,
already
they
said
just
you're going to
kinda
keep her
disappeared
alive
behind
this
the
time
Perseus
anyway.
Yeah.
Trail. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Move out!
So far, you've literally been more of a dick than she has been so far. But then again, you're playing a dick.
Yeah.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
We have overload and sabotage.
Oh, hey, you did damage to it.
Apparently.
That, or once again, this is the rock that can be shot through. I think they're doing less damage to you now, Kit. I remember on your last playthrough, when they hit you early on, your shield was fucking decimated.
Yeah.
This time, nah. That guy hit you, barely took any of it. It's gonna be funny when insanity ends up being easier than normal.
This is the
That
dig
would
site.
be.
The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Let's get moving. Williams, where's the camp?
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
And thus, he dies.
It's a good place for an ambush.
I imagine these guys might be a little bit more because they like to run up at you.
Oh god, they're still
Remember,
alive.
shotgun.
Yeah,
What
I
did
plan
the Geth
to.
do to them?
Shotgun, Kit. Oh hey, one shot.
I used to be
That one 3-shot. Man, they sure did a lot more damage to you this time.
Yeah. I'm not gonna bother talking to that because, yeah.
Saren. Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Now, see, if this was on very easy, his gun would do so little damage that it wouldn't kill him.
And be like, "Ow! Why'd you shoot me in the back of the head? What? You're still alive? How?"
See how much easier the shotgun is against enemies like this now?
Shotgun rules everything.
Everybody stay calm
Contrary to
out
what many
there.
people think,
We're coming
the
out.
shotgun
We're not
is
armed.
kind of one of the...
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Nobody moves a muscle until we know who you are.
Nice going, Cole. I told you we should have stayed hidden.
It's okay. We're all on the same side here. We're just farmers. We've been hiding ever since that ship first showed up.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that.
Ha!
We survived.
One of
If they
them
made
knew
it to
about
the garage,
boxes.
They could have had a fighting
Yeah.
chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else
Now
can you
it's
tell me
personal.
about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned, only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
If there's something you're not telling me...
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You greedy bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were running to check on your merchandise.
No, it's not like that. I just knew there were some packages here, something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Hand it over and I'll be on my way.
Good luck.
And thus they die.
Yep, because I took their only weapon.
Yep. Isn't that nice of you?
Yep.
Don't forget to put points in Intimidate. You need to be able to intimidate here.
Yep, I got 2 in there.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
No, it's a spaceport.
I was like, is he moving? Is he alive? Shoots him.
Turian? You know him?
He's a Spectre. He was with us in the north.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
He's so
I like
casual
the way you hid
about it.
behind those crates during the fight. Really helped us out. Thanks a lot.
Me? But I'm just a dock worker. I don't even have a weapon. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was in trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
I'm going back to my box. Did that explosion even reach him?
Apparently enough.
Okay. Remember, Kit, shotguns work better up close. And so you're going to hover in the back, sniping randomly. I was kind of hoping that you'd be a little more ballsy. You have an assault rifle and a shotgun, so.
That ballsy enough, I almost got myself killed.
I said ballsy, not stupid.
What's the difference?
There's a significant difference. One difference is success.
So... so I was ballsy, because I survived.
You were right on the line of being stupid.
Accept the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Oh, really? Thanks for that little statement.
Yeah, we couldn't have guessed that.
Also, maybe it's just me, but your shotgun sure does seem to be faster at firing.
Like, maybe they gave me a better shotgun for this mode or something. I don't know. I was like, wouldn't that be funny?
Funny if turns out insanity difficulty is literally just a paint word, and the mode is actually easier. Now it's time for you to learn what it is that makes ballsy and stupid different in another context. Here's the hint. Ballsy still uses cover. Stupid just stands in the way of grenades. Your health is healing. Is it possible they gave you a different armor set too?
Maybe.
Yeah, you're not gonna be hitting that. You have grenades and you have overload. Okay, that's the first time I've seen a grenade actually one-shot things in this game.
Yeah.
Are we sure that the modes aren't misleading as fuck?
I have no
Maybe
idea.
playing on extremely easy just makes it more difficult. Don't forget there was things behind you.
Yeah, but that's the pathway to the next area.
Oh, okay. Couldn't you just ignore the bombs though? Bombs aren't important. Who cares about bombs?
Eh.
They weren't even confident enough to hide one behind a box. You'd never have found it if it was behind a box.
Is he gonna revive anytime soon? I can't revive him because I don't have Unity.
Ah!
You don't get Unity until after you become one. After you become a Spectre, I think.
Because the unit's best known for working alone, apparently it would do the best with ability to revive allies.
Exactly.
If only you had that, then you wouldn't have to worry right now. You would have just been able to revive Nihilus.
Yeah.
That guy, I forgot his name.
That's true, huh?
Well, he literally does not matter. I mean, his name is Nihilus. In case you don't get the very ham-fisted lesson they're trying to teach you there that isn't at all subtle, nihilism is nihilism. Hey, a shotgun might help. Oh, never mind. Have a good day, sir. Oh, hey, you just got soldier trophy.
Yep, I think that was for killing a bunch of enemies.
With an assault rifle. I guess.
Let's see, soldier right there. Kill 1,000 enemies in Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, okay. So your trophies are just all for every single game or something?
That one is one from the Legacy Collection one.
Well, I'm just asking because from what I understand on PC, each trophy set was separate.
Yeah. There's
each game has their
own. Each game has their own, and the collection and the Legacy together also has its own separate ones that links all together with all three of them.
That's not tedious at all.
Yeah. Thankfully, they're easy enough to do because all it is the one I'm doing right now, which is Insanity 1, complete Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3 on Sanity without changing difficulty. Then 2 and 3 is just complete 2 of the games and 3 of the games.
Well, you say that, but I remember Mass Effect 2 had a trophy for beating it on in its hardest difficulty as well, so...
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, which means if you're going for those achievements, you're still playing on this difficulty.
Yep. And I'm gonna have to also go with a romantic relationship too.
Why don't you try and get with Ashley?
She is not. She's not gay.
And how do you know that, Kit? This is the first game. Everyone's gay.
It's like I looked it up. I looked up the romance options. The only one really who he can get, who she can get with
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when we
VR
dug it
and
up.
everything.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy, standing by.
Kaidan, but I'm gonna kill him. But Kaidan's gonna die in that mission.
So romantic interest Kaidan.
Yep.
No, I'm saying romantic interest Kaidan.
I can't. He died. Like I can't. I have to. It's like he'll die in the mission.
Yes, romantic interest him, and then let him die. You will
the
be
mission,
the Black Widow.
The thing doesn't happen until after it. When
No,
you go
don't.
into Ireland. Yeah.
Man, it sure is good that Caden moved out of the way so that he's not important to keep alive or anything.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for us to have to sit through those fucking Event Horizon videos even more, because that's not annoying flashes that give migraines.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
That is such an overreaction.
This human must be eliminated.
That is a genuine overreaction. Like, there is no it's like he was just in the middle of a Call of Duty match and he just ran into a hacker.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
Looks like I'm a heavy drinker, apparently.
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
I expect better of you, Lieutenant. You endangered the entire mission.
Don't be so hard on him, Commander. We have no idea if that's what actually set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I don't suppose it occurred to you that Eden Prime has medical facilities.
Listen, you're better off in this infirmary than in any hospital on Eden.
Even as an asshole, that makes no
Physically,
sense.
you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh. Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding
Captain
up?
on deck.
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
I don't like soldiers dying under my
Like, that
command.
don't fit because
Jenkins wasn't
my
your
whole
fault.
you
did a
like,
good
I
job,
like my
Shepard.
whole squad to die and everything.
None of this makes sense. I mean, that entire situation.
You
doesn't
said you
really
needed
make
to
sense.
see me in private.
None of
Captain.
these are really changed because
I
you're an
won't
asshole.
blame you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
The council can
To
kiss
hell
my
with the
ass.
council.
I won't
Yeah.
let them blame me for losing the beacon. I didn't do anything wrong.
But Captain there will.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
They'll think I'm crazy.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
When have they ever done anything for humanity?
If we expose Saren as a traitor, the Council will revoke his Spectre status. I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Get this cutscene at all?
No.
Look at
That
the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing is
Not gonna lie, I thought they were talking about the Citadel. I didn't even know that Dar thing was a ship.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy.
I was a little surprised when it blew up in the final act because he didn't save
Alliance Tower, Normandy.
Whatever their fucking name is.
The Council?
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower.
Yeah, those guys.
Please proceed to Dock 422.
It's like, yeah, I know I should have burned the Renegade for Paragon, but man.
You can save him this time. You can slaughter everyone, complain all you want, and then save them, and it'll literally be less death on your hands because you're an enemy.
Would step in if the Geth attacked
This should be interesting to see what my kill count becomes now.
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre.
We
I
already
demand
heard
action.
that
You
the
don't get to make
Citadel,
demands
well,
of
the
the
Council
Council,
told them to
Citadel
where they're supposed to
security
put
is
these
investigating your
colonies.
target.
So this is literally the
discuss the
Citadel
CSEC
just saying,
findings at the hearing,
"Oh,
not
sure,
before."
you did the thing we said we wanted you to do, but our people aren't that
Captain
stupid,
Anderson,
so it's not
I
our
see
fault."
you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
And you said she was a bad person. She hates politicians, Kit. It already makes her better than Tally.
Alright. Oh. Grab everything else.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place.
Chastising
I am Din Korlak.
I'd like to know more.
I'm sure
about
our
it.
history and culture would bore you.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yeah.
Hello there, human.
You
Sincere.
seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
On that one.
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong. And it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Good luck with your problem.
Thanks to you, human. Good day. Pleased. I am Ambassador Kalen.
Tell me more about your
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. With proudly. Our government tends to be sincere farewell. Good day to you, human.
Yay! More of this.
Yep.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
It's like I'm now wondering though if like how much I need to really do side missions now.
There's probably a trophy for doing every single side mission, and if you miss a single one by sneezing at the wrong location, you just don't get to deal with them anymore.
It was one for 45 to 50, which we got on that first run.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level.
What does that mean?
I am a fully I may also be contacted through any.
Give me the tour.
In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies.
What were the
The emergence of the
Tell you what,
Krogan
that would be
finally
really
turned
annoying.
the tide in favor of the Citadel's. The Krogan then pursued their retreating.
Every time she starts talking, you just.
I am sorry,
just keep
but a value judgment
pressing
of that
skip,
nature goes
skip,
beyond my
skip.
programming.
That's
No,
all for
it's
now.
more the fact of how
Thank
it
you for
seems like you
using
just
Avina.
started interrupting her.
Oh. See, and then I need to talk
Like
to
you walked up to her and it starts talking to you, and you're just like, "What's that mean?"
Human. This
Who are you?
It didn't even explain it to you.
This
It
one's
just-
face name
What's
is
it mean?
Dylan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Who are you?
Please take time to examine the fine goods.
Why do you refer to your...
See?
And we
Just
rarely do
fucking
so with
interrupt.
other species.
What exactly?
This one is able to procure almost any
I'd like
item.
to see these rare.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human.
Let's see if there's anything extra.
Even there, you interrupt it by saying nothing at all.
Let's see, I just gotta get that one. Keepers. Those two. Alright. Yep, and that's the thing we came through right there.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it do?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
And make sure that the captain doesn't do anything stupid. Like mention visions.
Yep, because I mean, she won't bother. The mind-reading
Saren's hiding
species won't bother to
Give me more
us
time.
that.
Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you came up empty.
Saren's a specter. Most
Yeah,
of his
that sounds
activities are
like
classified.
you blew it.
I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say.
And yet you trust him to help you.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security.
So they're literally
turned up
here
new
at this
evidence
one
to
too.
support
I
your
thought they were
charge.
holograms here. No, they could literally
Eyewitness saw
just
him
check
kill
you.
Nihilus in cold blood.
Yeah.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized
I was giving them the
doctor
benefit of the doubt that they were still
is hardly
holograms here because I had actually blocked out how boring this was.
Nihilus was a fellow specter.
I mean, Saren's a hologram at the moment.
That just let you
but-
catch him off guard.
Yeah, which would make some sense with the Saren thing because, well, they might check his head. Yeah, but you are right there. You have some evidence to show it yourself.
The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
It's like, no kidding.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon, then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
You can expect
Hell,
me to
even
kill you the next time.
even in this regard,
Your species
the least they
needs
could
to
have done
learn its
is just
place,
say,
You're not ready to
best
join the
suggestion is for Saren to come in for us to check his brain. Then when he booked it,
no
it would
right
have
to
worked
say
as
that.
evidence.
That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings.
It
and
literally
reckless
has no
speculation.
connection to this either.
Do you have anything else to add,
Yeah.
Commander Shepard?
Like,
You've
why
made your
did
decision.
he
I won't
think that
waste
was
my
that
breath.
good of an idea to bring up?
I have not a clue.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working
No,
with
the
the Geth
mention
for
of
one reason.
dreams
To
made them
exterminate the
question the
entire
motives.
human race.
Yeah.
Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
We need to deal
Sarah
with
probably
Saranac.
sighed a breath of
As a
relief when that
Spectre,
shit was
he's
mentioned.
virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
He's a Turian. I don't want him on our side.
Not all Turians are like Saren. If he can help, we need to find him.
Seriously, they
I
really
have a
want the
contact in
racism
CSEC
angle and
who
the
can help
renegade
us
angle to
track
be
Garrus
mixed
down.
together, don't
His
they?
name is Harkin.
Very.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's
Yes,
right.
he can.
Yeah.
I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
I thought you said he was a drunken loser.
Couldn't hurt to go talk to him. Just be careful. I wouldn't call him reliable.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
I want to know more about the Spectre.
They're not your It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy.
Just gonna speak
What's their command?
They tend to
Something
operate
heard
outside
already.
the law. Do what you can. The Council, they see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
The second.
That guy's up to something.
What? Oh, no, I what? Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I can help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
That's her.
Those were Saren's men.
Probably about the stuff, whatever stuff I have now.
I got business here, but not with you.
Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
The Elk, the Krogan.
Okay. Harkin.
Hey there, sweetheart. You looking for some fun? Because I gotta say, that soldier get-up looks real good on that body of yours. Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. We'll see where this goes.
I'd rather drink a cup of acid after chewing on a razor blade.
You trying to hurt my feelings? You gotta do better than that. After 20 years with C-Sec, I've been called every name in the book, princess.
Call me princess again and you'll be picking your teeth up off the floor. Now tell me where Garrus is.
Okay, just relax. Garrus, you say? You must be one of Anderson's crew. Poor bastard still trying to bring Saren down, huh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Just tell me where Garrus is before this gets ugly.
But it's all related, don't you see? The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
Okay. Unmuted.
How well do you know Captain Anderson?
Met him a few times over the years. One of those hardcore military guys. Yes, sir. No, sir. Can't have any fun with a stick up your ass, sir. That's probably why he climbed the Alliance ranks so fast. The military loves brown nosers.
The captain's a good soldier.
Sure, whatever. Dress him in a fancy suit, pin some shiny medals on his chest, and call him a hero. Everybody else does. But if he's so great, why'd the Spectres kick him out? Why'd you go ask him about that?
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures
Yeah,
he can save the
I wasn't
world.
joking about
Always
that,
bucketheads with
saving
the
and calling it for the night.
Yeah.
They'll pay for it
They'll
soon
do.
enough. The
It's
executor
like,
loves to
well,
put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened
Feel
to
free
me.
to mute me again.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
worries.
good.
I got more points. There we go, neural shock. Just what I needed. To that. To shotgun.
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing.
Alright. Okie dokie, step. Looks like we'll be stopping here right now. It seems like says yeah. Okay, stopping.